Hey yogis, welcome to Shima Flow Yoga. I'm Jodi and today is day 5 of our 28-day yoga series, New Year, New You. Today we're focusing on abdominals. If you want to listen to music, check out Spotify, Jodi Shimabukuro. Today's Spotify playlist is NYNY Day 5. So go grab your yoga mat and let's find your happy place. Today we're going to start in a seated position, and as always, if you want to elevate your hips, grab your blanket, grab a block, and go ahead and get situated here. So we're going to sit up nice and tall, rest your hands in a comfortable position, whatever works best for you. And we want to lengthen up through the spine, and since we're focusing on abdominals, we're going to bring that focus, that awareness here right away. So close your eyes, okay, and then draw your navel in towards your spine and lift up towards your heart. And it's called an abdominal lock or Uddiyana Bandha. So we're drawing in, bringing awareness to the belly. And let's take a few moments to focus on and connect with our breath. So if you bring your attention, again, drawing that belly in, and that space right behind your navel resides our third chakra or energy center called Manipura. We're going to start to create some balance within this chakra. It's a fire element. Have you ever heard of that term, fire in your belly? That's what we're going to focus on as we move through our practice today. Let's go ahead and gently blink open your eyes. And we're going to start on our backs in a reclined position. So you're going to come on back and just keep your knees bent here. And we're just bring awareness again, just as we did in that seated position as we engaged Uddiyana Bandha. We're going to do the same thing here. So you're going to take a deep breath in, and notice you might have a little bit of space between your back and the mat. So on the exhale, what we're going to do is we're going to press the navel down. We're going to close that space up, and then your hips are going to tilt up just a little bit. And you can really feel that strength through your abdominals, okay? Just relax your arms to your sides and inhale, release, and just go back to that neutral position. And then exhale and press down. And then inhale, relax. Good, so you create a little more space there. And then exhale, press that space away. Good, and inhale again, release. And exhale, press. Inhale, release. And exhale, press, navel to spine. Good, 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. And last time, we're going to inhale, release. And exhale, press. Okay, now keep that navel pressed down, right? The abs strong, and pull your knees into your chest. Arms out to a T. So we're going to inhale, going to just lower the knees over to the right. Now you can come halfway down, or you can come all the way down, deepening into this twist. Just do what works best for you. Try and keep this left shoulder down on the mat. Then exhale, press and squeeze as you come back into the center. Keep pressing your navel down, and inhale, take it over to the left. Exhale, squeeze back to center. And inhale, lower. Keep pressing that navel down. Exhale and squeeze. Inhale and exhale, so working obliques, that's the side abdominal wall. Exhale, press. Inhale, lower. And exhale, squeeze it up. Let's do one more each side. Inhale, lower to the right. Exhale, squeeze up to center. And then inhale, lower to the left. And squeeze up. Good. Pull those knees in, navel to spine. And we're going to start this rock and roll motion forward and back now. So you're going to lift up and then rock up a little bit. And just kind of go a couple times. And again, keeping that navel drawn in. This also gives you a nice massage along those muscles, along the spine. Up. Inhale back. Exhale up. Okay, and this last one is you inhale back, exhale. See if you can balance right here. And then place your feet down onto the mat. Scoot back a little bit. Okay, so feet come onto the mat. Knees are bent. Place your hands right outside the knees and lean back a little bit. Draw your shoulders back. And then lift up your right foot and lift up your left foot and hold right here. It's called boat pose or Navasana. So make sure that your posture is really nice and upright. You want to avoid rounding through the back. So notice, just try this for a second. You round the back. Notice all that awareness goes away. But now as we lift up and roll back, now you can really feel that strength through the core. So hold it right here. So you can keep your hands behind the knees, okay? Or you can release your hands here. If you want a little bit more, maybe straighten out those legs. You just play with it a little bit. You can also still get really good sensation in the abs, even by just touching your toes here. So if you need to touch your toes, that's okay. Focus on squeezing through that midsection, keeping the chest lifted, finding your breath. A couple more breaths here. Good, one more. And exhale, release, okay? So we're gonna come into child's pose. So let's come back, sit back onto the heels. Stretch your arms out in front. Again, taking a peek, making sure they're about shoulder width, a little bit wider than shoulder width distance, spreading those fingers wide. Let's come up to downward facing dog, up on the knees, tuck your toes, lift your hips up high, and then push away. Good. First down dog always feels so good, right? We get that nice deep stretch throughout the entire body. And from here, keep pulling that belly in and up. Let's inhale, come up on the toes, bend your knees as you look up, walk, step, or jump your feet forward, right? You know where we're going, right? Moving into those sun salutations. Inhale, halfway, flat back gaze up. Exhale, fold, chest to thighs. Inhale, stand up, stretch your arms above the head. Take the gaze up, and exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Okay, inhale, float the arms up. So 3 rounds of sun salutation A. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, keep pulling that belly in, gazing forward. Exhale, plant your hands outside your feet. Step or jump back to your plank. Knees up or down, bend your elbows, lower yourself slowly. Try and control that. Flip your feet, lift your heart. Okay, cobra or press higher, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips up, downward dog. Let's pause here for a couple breaths. Check back in with that abdominal lock or Uddiyana Bandha as you pull your belly in and up, keeping strength there. Inhale, come up on your toes, bend your knees, look up. Exhale, step or maybe jump. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, fold. Let's rise up to standing as we inhale, stretch all the way up. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, float your arms up. Moving right along through the sun salutation A. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, flat back, look up. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump into your plank. Again, knees up or down, lower, halfway. Flip your feet, lift up. They are a little more challenging. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips back to down dog. So we're just kind of flowing, right, through these sun salutations. You guys are starting to get used to the sequence of these warm-ups. Good. See if you can lift your tailbone higher, press the heels deeper. Again, it all has to do with just feeling deeper stretch, deeper sensation throughout your body every time you come into a pose. Okay? Okay, inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale and fold. Drop the head down. Inhale, rise up to standing. We're gonna come through one more time. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back, and lower. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lift your hips. Hold right here. Good, up on the toes, bend your knees, look up, step or jump forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale and fold. Let's rise all the way up. And then bring your hands to your heart. Go ahead and take a tough couple breaths in Tadasana, mountain pose. And let's inhale, stretch the arms back up again. Exhale, forward fold. So we're going to inhale, lift halfway, and then exhale as you plant your hands, just step that left leg back. So we're going to come into a crescent lunge. So first we're going to drop the back knee down, right? And then reach your arms up. So you can stay here in a low lunge if you want to. Okay? If you want more intensity, keep that toe tucked under, lift your back knee up, okay? And hold right here. So finding your breath. Pull that belly in and up. Slow, deep breaths in and out. Good, maybe lean back a little bit more, start to stretch out, a little more sensation to that front hip. Now exhale, bring your hands to your heart, and we're gonna come into a twist, okay? So we're gonna hook the left elbow on the outside of the right thigh. Okay, and then you're going to press your palms together. So as you press the top palm into the bottom palm, start to twist deeper. Now really pull that belly in. Take that gaze over your shoulder. You can always drop your knee here. Okay, so this pose definitely has a little bit of a balance element to it. So if you're wobbling a little bit, it's okay. It just means you're getting stronger. So we're finding that balance. And keep pulling the belly in. So this chakra behind our navel, as I said, the fire element, the color is yellow. So think of this beautiful yellow light radiating right into your belly. Good. Take one more breath in. Now, as you exhale, you're going to release. Okay? You can place your hands on the mat and spin the back foot flat, so your heel's pressing all the way down. This front knee stays bent, and we're going to rise up to warrior two. Okay? So bring your arms out into a T. See if you can get your knee over the ankle. So while we're working on the core, we're still working on the legs, right? You might even start to feel that right now through that thigh. So we're going to take your hands behind the head, and we're going to inhale. Now pull that belly in again, right? In and up. Inhale, and lift that right arm up nice and high. As you're lifting up, you're squeezing through this left side, okay? And then exhale, we're going to bring the right elbow all the way down to the knee, but at the same time, squeezing through the right side, right? So you're feeling it. Then inhale again, squeezing up. And exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, squeeze. Good, inhale, reach up. And exhale and squeeze. Good, inhale up. Well, you can already start to feel that exhale, squeeze. Now can you feel that heat building right in your midsection? Inhale up. Exhale, squeeze. Let's do 4 more. Inhale. Exhale, keep pulling that belly in. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, 2 more. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, squeeze. 1 more. Inhale, up. And exhale. And then let's just take reverse warrior here and stretch it out. Inhale, lift your right arm up and stretch through that right side. Good. One more breath, inhale. Now exhale. We're going to windmill the hands down, okay? And we're going to step back into plank pose, okay? So we're working that right side of the body. So we're in our plank pose here. Bring your feet together, walk your feet in. Remember, you guys, you can do this with your knees down, okay? So always remember, you can drop your knees at any time. Take your right hand in the center of the mat and then roll onto the outside of your right foot, okay? Stack the left foot on top, okay? Or drop both knees down. The action is going to come from the hips, so it would be lowering and lifting the hips, focusing on this right side, okay? So we're going to inhale, lift the left arm up, and then exhale, lower the hips. Squeeze here. Inhale up, and exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, squeeze up, and exhale, lower. Again, if you're dropping the knees, right, it's just the hips. Inhale, squeeze. I mean, you still feel so much from dropping those knees. Exhale down, inhale up, and exhale down. Let's do one more. Inhale up, and then just circle that arm all the way around. Come back to plank. Lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Okay, so as you're here in downward facing dog, let's start to notice how we feel through that right side of the body, right, through the obliques. So sway your hips over to the left, and then we're stretching out all those muscles we just worked. And then take your hips back to center and over to the right. And stretch out through the left. And just notice that the difference in what you feel on those two sides. Good. And then come back to center. And let's inhale, come up on the toes, bend your knees, look up, exhale, walk, step, or hop forward. Inhale halfway. And exhale, fold. Let's rise up to standing, get a full stretch up. And then as you come up, let's just take your left hand around your right wrist and bend over to the left. So we're stretching out, nice side bend here as we stretch out through that right side. So you can anchor your right foot down as you stretch over to the left. So your hips are going out to the right. And then reach up, let's do the other side, right hand around the left wrist, and stretch open. Again, significant difference in what you're feeling in your body here, which is pretty cool. So let's move on to the other side. Inhale. Reach up and exhale, take a forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, and exhale, step your right leg back. Now, in this crescent lunge, we're going to drop the knee first and reach the arms up. And let's see how we're feeling here in this low lunge. You want to stay here or lift the back knee up, right? Your choice, always. So just hold in this lunge position. A few breaths and awareness to that front foot, just making sure that you have that balance, pulling that belly in and up. Just tune into your breath here as you hold this position. Take one more breath in. And then let's take that twist. So hands to the heart, and we're going to twist. Now hooking that right elbow on the outside of the left thigh. As you hook in, you're pressing palm to palm, right? So press the left palm down to the right. Take your gaze over to the left. Now pull the belly and lean back a little bit. See if you can get your belly off that thigh and really use that core to support your body here. Okay, finding balance. Okay, I'm going to drop my knee. Come into that twist, and then you can lift that knee back up again. So if you fall, right, no big deal. You just get back up. Keep working at it. Good. Take one more breath, and then let's go ahead and release the hands. Now, spin your back foot flat so you're anchored. This is going to help with balance. I'm going to lift up into that warrior two. Keep your knee over your ankle. I know legs might be getting tired, but that's okay. Stick with it. Take your hands behind your back. Pull the belly in. Focus in on the side, right? So inhale and lift up. Squeeze through the right side, and then exhale. Keep squeezing. Keep pulling your belly in as you touch that elbow down to your knee. Inhale, lift up, and exhale. Inhale up, and exhale. Good. Inhale, squeeze. And exhale down. Good. Take it up again. Exhale down. You're doing great. Keep going. Inhale, squeeze up. And exhale, lower. We have 4 more to go. Inhale, squeeze. And exhale. You feel that heat? Inhale, use it. A little more energy. Exhale. 2 more. Up. And exhale. Last one. Up. Good. And exhale. And then reverse. Stretch that left arm up. Reverse warrior. Keep that lunge. Stretch to the left side. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, windmill down. Okay, so we're going to step back into that plank position. Okay, feet come together, right? We work the left side, still working that left side. So bring your left hand into center, under the left shoulder. Roll to the outside of that left foot. Lift the right arm up. Remember, our variation, right, is to drop the knees. The action comes from lifting and lowering your hips. Okay, so extend up. Reach that arm over and lower down. Good. Inhale up. Squeezing. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Take it up. And exhale, lower. I think we have 2 more here. Inhale, take it up. And exhale, lower down. Good. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Let's just do 1 more. Reach it up. Circle the arm around. Come back to plank. Lift your hips up. Go ahead, pushing away. And let's sway those hips over to the right now, stretching through the left side. And then come back to center and over to the left. Oh, it feels so good to stretch it out. Good, and then back to center. And let's come up on the toes. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, walk, step, or jump. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. Let's rise up to standing. Okay, so we're going to stretch the arms above the head. This time take the right hand around the left wrist and then just stretch over to the right. Again, try to anchor down through the left foot and push your left hips over to the left to get a deeper stretch. And take it back up to center and over to the other side. Good. And then back up to center. Reach up. Let's do a little back bend. Press your hips forward. Reach the arms back. And then exhale. Come to your forward fold. All the way down. Bend your knees. And sit all the way down onto your mat. So we're going to come back to boat pose, right? To Navasana. So as you bend your knees, again, just place your hands on the outside of the knees. Kind of lean back a little bit. Pull the belly in, right? That belly lock. Draw the shoulders back. Come up on the toes. This might be where you're at today, right? Okay. Let me try lifting up one foot and then the other. If you're holding on to the back of the legs, or extend the arms out. Again, pull the belly in, shoulders back. Just add a little bit of movement here. So we're going to inhale to half boat. So you're going to lean back, straighten out your legs, lean back and hover. Okay, and then exhale, pull it back up. And inhale. And exhale. Now here you can use your hands if you want to. Inhale, lower. Okay, exhale, come up. So you find what is going to work best for you. Inhale. And exhale. Maybe keeping your hands behind your knees. Inhale. Exhale up. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Half boat. Exhale, squeeze. Okay, 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Now hold right here. Hold and breathe. 5, 4, you got it. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Good job. Okay, let's come on to our backs. Just bend your knees. Just pause here for a moment. Feels good to pause. Just a little rest. Okay, walk your feet in a little bit so your ankles are underneath your knees, arms to your sides. We're coming to bridge pose, okay? So we're gonna press our feet into the mat as we lift our hips up, okay? And then try walking your shoulders in towards each other a little bit. Create a little space between the shoulder blades, interlace the fingers, and then press through those feet a little bit more to lift your hips up. Keep the gaze up towards the ceiling. Good, one more breath in. Slowly lower down. Let's roll onto our bellies here, okay? Come onto the forearms. We're just gonna lift up through the chest, and then we're gonna straighten out those arms and just press away. So now we're gonna just stretch up through the front of the body, front of the spine, the belly. If you wanna go deeper, walk your hands in a little bit more and just lifting up. So while we're stretching the front of the body, we are strengthening the back, right? Little back bending action going on here. Good, deep breaths in and out. See if you can breathe all the way down into your belly to get even a deeper stretch, a little bit more space there. And then slowly release down. Roll again onto your back. Bring your arms up above your head and walk your feet over to the right about, I don't know, 10 to 12 inches, and then you're just gonna kind of scoot those shoulders over to the right as well. So you're shaped like a banana, right? So we're gonna focus on stretching the left side. So you're gonna grab your wrist above your head and kind of gently pull over, and then if you want, crossing one ankle over the other kind of helps to anchor down and get a deeper stretch here. So breathe into your side body. Good, and make sure that you're on your back, you're not rolling onto the right side, right? We want to stay on the back so we get that nice, full, complete stretch through the side. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, we're going to just slowly release out. Take your time. Back to center, and then now walk your feet over to the left. Shimmy those shoulders. Reach your right arm up. Maybe take hold of the wrist or whatever is the most effective way for you to stretch out through that side body. And just breathing deep. So as you breathe in, creating more space through that side body. Good. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, release out. Walk back to center. We're going to bend the knees and draw them into the chest. And a little stretch here. Pull those knees in so that your lower back just starts to lift up a little bit. Get a nice stretch through that lower back. As you release down, let's take a few big circles with those knees. And then switch, move in the opposite direction. And then come back to center as you hug your knees in, taking a deep breath in. If you want to curl your forehead up, go ahead and do that. And then slowly releasing out. We're moving into our final rest of Shavasana. So extend your feet out to the corners of your mat. Relax your arms to your side. Take a deep breath in. And exhale out. And let's begin to come into stillness. Okay, we'll start to bring some movement back into your body. And then bend your knees. And rolling over to either side. Let's keep our eyes closed here as we transition up to a seated position. Bring your hands to your heart. And taking note of how you feel overall through your body, physically, specifically, right? Your core center, the midsection, feeling that fire, that heat, that strength that you've just built. Let's inhale, reach the arms all the way up, full stretch up. Join the palms again. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Namaste. Awesome job, you guys. 5 days down, only 23 to go. Stay tuned tomorrow, day 6, where we're going to focus on detoxifying our body and cleansing our body through twists. If you like this video, please press the like button, share it with others, and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. See you tomorrow. Namaste.